Ugh. Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Impact on Axs TV, or Smash It Inside Farseer. I am Renee Young, here with you, Lois, and with Aiden English. And today on Impact on Axs TV, or Smash It Inside Farseer, we're going to see. Well, first we're going to see four. We haven't seen him since he had his two. Since he had his gal in the box winning match with Angel Garza. And that's right, Renee Young says. Well, I could tell you one thing, Lois. He probably is not. I can probably tell you this that I can probably tell you this one thing. He probably not. Angel Garza probably still not happy. You know, after he lost his match to four back then, earlier this month, and now he's going to come back out again. Well, I could tell you one thing right now. Aiden English says no one can take anything away from this young man if they want to. Yes, he is a former WWE NXT light heavyweight fighter. He is a former WWE 24/7 fighter. Yes, it's true. He hasn't done anything beyond those two things, but he did do those two things. So, it seems to me, it seems to me, Angel Garza says, that Four thinks he's done with me. But I'm here to tell you that's not true. That I'm not done with Four at all. So I want him to him to come out here so I can beat him again. And I know he has to hang up standing up. I know. And he's got a little he's got a little axe hammer. Like I'm frightened of that or something. Alright. First off, you're right, I can't stand up in the ring. My wakefulness is all not right. And whoever made this doll didn't see if the legs would hold up very well. And it really has nothing to do. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I know I got a big hang up standing up in the ring. And I heard you running your mouth about how you can't handle how you lost to me. Was it last week or so, something like that? And you want to have another match with me now, like the match that we had, or I think what it might be is that either you're lusting at me or you hate me since I beat you and got into gals in the box. Something you didn't get into, right? Is that what it's all about? Hey, I don't lust after anyone. I don't hate after anyone either. But I am going to tell you something. Yeah, I think I should be in the gal in the box. It should be me, not you. But somehow, someway, it became Bo Peep and you four and Brody Lee and then Pennywise the Clown, the Medusa, and Drew McIntyre. Somehow, on June the 30th, that was going to end up being. It should be me. Yeah, well, sadly, I did beat you back then, and you didn't like that. So, why don't we have another match here today? And sadly, it's going to probably go the same way the other one went. Oh, is that so? Well, why don't we do it now? Well, forgive me for if I put you right here. You're not going to stand up well. Alright, so the way I look at it, alright, astronomer says this is how it's going to go. Here today, we're going to have, today's going to be 4 fighting Angel Garza, and, well, that's what's going to happen. And I know at the end of the day, you're going to probably bitch about losing to 4, well, that's too bad. You know, as Geronimo says, you gotta deal with that. So here today, I'm gonna make it 4 fight Angel Garza here today on Impact on Axs TV, or Smash and Inside Farce here. Oh yeah. Now I'll tell you one, said Geronimo, and I'll say, Ecliptor says, I have a lot of belief that 4 is gonna beat you again, Angel Garza. No need if you were a former WWE NXT light heavyweight fighter or a former WWE 24/7 fighter. At the end of the day, I just think you're going to lose like you did last time you fought him. Yeah, well, that's my thought and belief too. You're just going to lose like you did last time, Ecliptor says. Well, that's just my thought and belief of it too. I think 4 is going to beat you, Angel Garza. This is the way it is. Geronimo says, well, let's go. Alright. Well, ding ding ding. Well, now Renee Young says we do have the match between 4 and Angel Garza here. And Angel Garza just went right down and took down 4. Angel Garza hoping that he can beat 4, Odin's son. Well, you think it'll work out, Renee Young says. No, I don't. To be earnest with you, I don't think it's gonna work out. Elois says. Angel Garza, there's no way. I don't think he's gonna beat him. Elois says it just isn't gonna happen. Well, so you don't think Angel Garza can beat 4? Well, sad on you, because I think he will. Aiden English says he just did another takedown, or whatever you want to call it. They did. And now he's messing with the now he's messing with the axe hammer, which he shouldn't do. And that's all it took, and 4 just knocked him down with his axe hammer. You know, his axe hammer. Renee Young says, yeah, Elois said, that's how I knew he wasn't going to win, because he was going to do something dumb like that, Elois says. That's how I know Angel Garza wasn't going to win. I'm telling you, he shouldn't have that axe hammer with him. It should not be in the match at all. You shouldn't be wrestling with it or fighting with it, Aiden English says. And now he's him again. Well, why don't you go tell... Well, Renee Young said, won't you go tell 4 he shouldn't be doing that to Angel Garza, Aiden English. You go and tell him that. And Angel Garza went down. And now 4 is going to get... Ugh. Shit won't come off my glasses. Shit don't come off my glasses. And now 4 is going to get the 1, 2, 3, Renee Young says. Well, I knew that was going to happen, Elois said. Yeah, well, the only grounds to why it happened, Aiden English said, because he had that axe hammer again. That's why. 1, 2, 3. Ding, 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 ding. Here is your winner, 4. And 4 has now beat Angel Garza again. Here today on Impact on Axs TV for Smash on Inside Farseer. Renee Young says, yeah, we knew, and I knew that Four was going to beat Angel Garza here today. I knew that was going to happen. Lois says, well, I knew that was going to happen too, Renee Young says. Say what you want to say, but it was no way was Angel Garza going to beat him. Renee Young said was going to beat Four, wasn't going to happen. I tell you why, because he had that axe hammer with him, and that made everything unfair. Aiden English says, that's how we beat him. That's probably the only grounds to how we beat him. Well, anyway, Renee Young says Jim Ross is now going to be talking with Angel Garza. Yes, I'm here now with Angel Garza, who is not happy about losing to Four again. Well, Angel Garza, you wanted your match. You got your match, and just like the first time you fought him, this time you lost too. I'll tell you what right now, Angel Garza says. I only lost to Four because that axe hammer he had, and I knew if he didn't have that axe hammer with him, I'd beat him. And that should be me being engalled in a box. Not Four. But life's not fair. Life is unfair. You know what? I know if I keep on fighting him, I know sooner or later I'm going to beat him. Well, is it the year? You keep on dreaming then, Jim Ross says. As long as he's got that axe hammer, I don't see you beating him in any kind of wrestling match or wrestling fight. Oh, so you're saying that the only way he's been beating me is with that axe hammer. Well, I know if he didn't have the axe hammer with him, I could out wrestle him and I could out fight him, and we know that. But he's got the axe hammer, the unfair upside. We know that. And you can say that I'm lusted, or you can say that I'm heartburned, or whatever you want to say. But I'm not done with Four. I'm gonna get my hands on Four, and I'm gonna win. Well, Angel Garza might be lusting, or hating Four, and want to be engalled in a box. Back to you, Renee Young. Well, thank you, Jim Ross, for talking with Angel Garza here today Thank you, Jim Ross, for talking with Angel Garza here today on Impact on Axs Tv, or Smash on Inside Farseer, and it looks like it is all the time we got here for Impact on Axs Tv, or Smash and Inside Farseer. I am Renee Young for Lois and Aiden English. We hope you like Impact on Axs Tv or Smash and Inside Farseer, and we'll see you tomorrow on Friday nights. We'll see you tomorrow on Friday Night SmackDown.